Good evening, Sir Max. Good evening to all my MMM Batch 12 schoolmates. I'm Agnes Kaiko and was assigned to present in behalf of Group 1, the MMM Global Promotion in Thailand. For the first task, we are required on how to develop MMM Global in Thailand. To develop MMM Global in Thailand, we have prepared a day 1 to 7 plan of action. So for day 1, we need the official launching of MMM, and we need to create a public awareness about MMM by giving of invitations, flyers, and we also need the use of internet and motorcade. For day 2, we need the proposal for financial budgets for MMM, and we'll be using this for booking of venues, purchase of snacks and refreshments. And also, we need the help of the government institutions, schools, malls, public places, and others. For day 3, we need to prepare for the programs and registration. So we need to procure the materials needed and final preparation of registration. Printing and posting of tarpaulins and streamers also needed. For day 4, this is the day for registration. So we need to be accommodating and we have the best customer service so that we can attract volume or number of members enrolling in MMM Global. For day 5, this is day presentation wherein we need to present the program of MMM Global Community in the best way that we could. And then we need to distribute the giveaways with MMM logos and others. For day 6, this is the evaluation day. So for our previous activities, we achieve some results, and so we need to evaluate all of that result. And then next is the charity fundraising. For day 7, this is the day for discussion of all the things that transpire in our previous programs and all the important concerns and issues to all the members of MMM. And then we need to make the next plan based on evaluated result and prepare for a report. So after all those plan 1 to 7, we decided to put it in a detailed schedule so that we can clearly understand and analyze all the activities and plans. So for our schedule, we have in the first column the plan, and then the second column is the committees involved. The third is the budget. The fourth is the allocation, and the last is the remarks. So as you can see in the schedule, all of the detailed explanations of particulars and other, especially the cost and all the important activities are specified here in our schedule. And then next, for our task number 2, we are required to calculate how many new members and contributions that you should have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payments to the older participants. So our solution is we need 100 participants um, for a total of 19,500 new members. So if the participants will withdraw greater than the amount of the expected contribution structure, additional members are required. And then plan for another event, for example, run for a cause, in which those who will register will become a new member of MMM. After the event, the formants will divide the registrant equally. So we need the $750 or 75 more contributors for extra cost. And then for additional members, it should be shouldered activity cost divided by 10. For the third task, we are asked to have the same plan for another month on the basis of the results of previous calculations, taking into account the dynamics of growth. So our answer is, I think this is the same for the other one. So we need 390 new members. And then for task 4, uh, we need to calculate or on what we need to organize within the next month. Especially, um, there is a local holiday in Thailand which is celebrated during a week. Respectively, in this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. So we are asked to make a plan of action for a month. So our plan of action for the first month, 3,900 persons or $39,000. And then second month is $195,000 or 19,500 new members for a total of 223,400 new members. And then we need a night bazaar to celebrate the coming holiday sale. And then we need to give souvenir items like t-shirts, keychains, MMM Global Works, caps, mugs, toys, pens, and others. For the fifth task, we are asked to have or analyze the plan of actions wherein there's a lack of funds and delay of payments for the old participants. So, for our plan of action for the whole month, plan 1 is to have sufficient funds for the community by encouraging each other to donate so as not to downslow the system. So, the regulation mode, meaning one MMM member allowed to withdraw once a week. And then plan 2 is to engage in social activities to provide funds by fundraising, marathon, shirt printing. And we can also provide special training on online marketing and others. And then for plan 3 is to request funding from other institutions for joint events by sponsored events, solicited events from politicians, non-sectarian, and non-political. Plan 4 is awareness program by house-to-house visitation, sharing the ideology of MMM, financial seminars for cooperatives, schools, churches, villages, transport groups, and others. So, we now have to move on to task number 6. So, for task number 6, we're asked to have a plan of action again. Due to the situation in which the referral activity almost reduced to zero. So, our plan of action for the whole month, of course, we need to continue inviting, attract more members, and then pursue old members. We need to have promotion with free tickets, load, groceries, discounts to those who deposit anew, and then discount coupon those who will give deposits or donations. And then alternative ways for old members, encourage all members to put on additional Mavros and hold it for 1 month. And to all members, we can offer free vacation trips to Europe, Asia, and America. For example, to all members who can have 50 to 100 direct referrals with 2,000 minimum donations. Good for up to 2 months, 3 to 7 days. And then for managers, we add to have national and global total Mavro percentage sharing. For example, 2%, 5%, 10%, 13%, or 15% of MMM for managers who has the highest total donation. So for task number 7, we are asked to have a plan of action under specified condition, like when there are serious negative impacts of the members and unfavorable responses, 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. So we need to have a plan of action. So our plan of action for the whole month will be in the event of a panic, we have to tell our referrals not to be impulsive of the event. On the first week, we need to create a blogs. And then for the second week, we need to focus on the positive things MMM contributed to the people and rally for it. And post some images of MMM events, loyal members of MMM, how MMM helped their lives, and promote the benefits. For third week, we need to use social networks, spread the good news. And then we need to saturate the online market by producing many positive videos of members expressing their gratitude. And then another plan of action for the whole month, we have to go somewhere else, remote areas wherein MMM is not yet widely spread. Make some social community service activities available 2 to 4 months. This for the fourth week. So, for to implement the social community service, we need to have a free health checkup every barangay. Hire a doctor with assistance. Number 2, sponsor livelihood training, coordinate with non-formal school. Number 3, children feeding program. Number 4, donate anything useful for community. And the last, the number 5, continuous MMM recruitment and promotions. Ay, di na ako nakapag... Oo nga. Okay, this is all for tonight. I hope uh, everything is clearly discussed. And thank you to all my group for their unfailing efforts for their best performance in order to accomplish this very beautiful presentation and PowerPoint slide presentation. Thank you.